Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. So I've just been taking a look at what we can do when it comes to replacing tractors or even adding to the fleet of tractors that we have. And because we've just been paid £22,000 from the sale of honey, we can actually go quite big. Obviously when I say quite big, we have to keep that in perspective. It is sort of 150 horsepower-ish. Our biggest tractor currently is only 85 horsepower, so 150 is a bit of a luxury. And because we did get paid that huge lump sum, it means we probably don't even have to sell a tractor to buy the new one. Let's just take these out of here. So yeah, these are full honey boxes. They'll be going down to the farm shop soon. That's a full honey bucket. Let's just put that into there. And yeah, that can continue. So I'll show you really quickly which tractor I found. It's part of the Polish pack, which is a very good pack. I think it was actually released for the mod contest, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's in medium tractors. It is the Ursus 1634. But we can upgrade the engine. You can see this one here as standard. It has 119 horsepower. But if we go all the way to the top spec engine, we can get 155, which I think we would do, although it does add £10,500, so we might have to do it gradually, do an engine swap in the future, but that's what we would be aiming for. Different configurations include weights and front linkages. Again, we might have to build up to that, and we can go for different configurations here, different wheels, and a front loader, which is always good, having the option for a front loader. So this is a serious contender. I'm just going to put these full honeycombs into here, continue separating the honey. I've just taken 3 honeycombs out. We're not really going to be doing much honey work today though, because it just continues on its own really. Just leave it to it. Now I think I did take most of the full honeycombs out of this one, so it's best to start putting them back into there. Is there space for another? Yes, there is. There we go. Good. So yeah, we'll just put these final 2 into this beehive. And do I have any more full honey boxes to take? I think I did take most of them. Look at these trees. I can't believe it. I actually planted these. Look at the size of them. I like it, and I also kind of don't like it at the same time because it's made it quite open at the bottom. It was really dense and pretty secretive in here before, but then again it wasn't to make a secret area. Did I put something into there? No, I didn't. So those are our first 2 full boxes. These are our next 2 full boxes, which we'll take in the future. Not quite yet, and these are still waiting to be filled, so they just need to be put on there when there is space. Okay. So we have this field over here. It's still stubble. I did say in the previous episode that it would be nice to get a new tractor to be able to run a cultivator up here, or a plough, without going at 1 miles per hour. So this is the opportunity. We have £49,000, as I said before. If we go for the starting horsepower, we will have enough money. I don't want to use all the money in one go. Let's just see. Okay, so we could go sort of mid-range, although long-term that is not the most cost-effective thing to do, because we'll be paying £5,500 now, and then a further £10,500 later. So is 119 horsepower enough? That is the question. £44,000. I think it probably is. It's quite an upgrade. We might, well, let's just think about this logically. If I sell this tractor, which I don't really want to do, but if we do, that would give us quite a good lump sum of money. So maybe we should just go straight in with a big tractor upgrade. It's been good. It's spent its time on the farm here. It's helped us, because really there wasn't anything else which was suitable. Actually, I think there was a few of my viewers mentioned an IH tractor. We may get that in the future. But yeah, I haven't had an Ursus for so long, so it would be nice to have an Ursus. Also, our fruit trees here, they're doing well. I'll just show you what percentage they're on. Right, 54%. And that is actually more impressive than it sounds because they take a long time to produce fruit. Right, let's just cut across here. So hopefully in maybe 2 episodes time we'll be selling fruit and taking it to the farm shop and making loads of money. It'd be nice. But yeah, it's going to be sad to see this tractor go, but it's served us well. I often get criticised for using too many Massey Fergusons anyway, so it's probably a good thing. Right, okay, we'll repair it fully first. 28,580. That's pretty good. It also means that we can go straight in with every configuration we desire. So let's go for a front 3-point linkage. Let's go for... I think those wheels look good. Should we have weights? Let's go for weights. The biggest engine, 155 horsepower, and... Ooh. Oh right, it's just, yeah, a way of saying the type of front loader attacher. It looks good with it. Let's just go with it. So £66,520. We have 78,251. So there we go. The tractor of our current dreams. Maybe not our long-term dreams. We want to go something even bigger. But look at that. Oh, a honeycomb. That's quite an upgrade. So we actually don't have a cultivator. I've been getting away with using a plough all the time. I say getting away. It's just not necessary to plough every time. So can we afford some form of disc harrow? Might have to go and get a modded one. Although these look interesting. So 2.8 meters, 3 meters, 5 meters. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be sticking that behind it. Thing is though, that looks to me just like a sort of chain harrow sort of thing. More for breaking up ploughed soil. So maybe that isn't the most suitable. Like, we want to be going for something at least like that. Probably something with discs. Yeah, I'm going to go and find some mods because I would like to have... Well, 5 meters is great. That's 5 meters, but that is... It is powerful enough, but it's not going to be powerful enough uphill, so... Yeah, I'll be back in a second. After doing quite a bit of research, I have discovered this one here. Yeah, it's quite tricky to find one which is around 5 meters, and obviously it's compatible with our tractor. That's the thing. 5 meters is quite big, so you do need quite a bit of power. So we're just going to have to deal with this. I think it's going to be fine anyway. I don't know if we should buy a front weight. It might be beneficial. Obviously we could have configured the tractor to have a front weight, but I prefer to have the front linkage. Although having said that, we could also keep changing between the two, but I think that would get a bit annoying, taking the front linkage off every time. So let's just take a look here. It's interesting. I don't know which mod that came with. It looks good though. Is that a 900 kilogram weight? I would say it is. So we'll buy that. That can go on the front. It looks homemade. It's like just a fabricated box filled with concrete. Simple and effective. So let's see how well this can run the cultivator up and down the hill. I'm hoping it's going to go very well because we have gone for the bigger engine. It's a chunky machine. It does only have a top speed of 19, but we're not really too concerned about speed on this map. We're never really travelling that far. Anyway, we have the car now, so if we need to transport something that's not too heavy, we can just put it in the trailer. And looking at it, that is actually about the right width. It's still a huge upgrade from the plough. So I'm going to be intrigued to see how well this runs it uphill. I think any tractor is going to struggle to pull a cultivator uphill. It might be better off going across the hill. But with this field being much longer on the up and down, that would probably still take a while. So hopefully it just has the power to do this. Here we go. I have high hopes. I think it's going to be good. I think I've just lowered the weight. There we go. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. And also we can run the combine harvester with this, or any other machine where the other tractors have been struggling. We're still keeping the yellow Massey Ferguson and the other one. We'll never get rid of the tractor with the storage compartment on the front, because the best price I can get for that is about £800. It is amazingly worth less than the front weight. So yeah, we'll keep it. But that is pretty good. I'm very happy with that. So we'll be able to get this field done in no time. I think I probably will go down the bottom first, just so we've got a bit of turning space, because as you go under those trees you can fall into a big crater. There's a hidden drop, because I found it with the combine. Okay, right, so we're getting done. Absolutely loving this. Well, there we have a bit of a field extension. As you saw, I was hitting the boundary, so I don't like doing that, because then if you come to drill the field, sometimes it can drill outside of your boundary, and then you can never harvest that piece. But I think if that does happen, we're just going to have to use the terrain editing to put a bit of grass back in. But yeah, that has increased the size of the field marginally. Let's cut across. Actually, I should put a track in here to cut across, because I'm doing it all the time. Let's just take a look. It would be more fitting. I think this is the best place because it's the most open. We've got no trees here. So let's see. I think we need to match the gravel. If we go to this texture here, I want it to sort of look natural. Well, not natural, but as if it's been there for a while. I think attempting to put grass in the centre is going to cause issues. Yes. Well, yeah, I'm sort of going for that approach. I think that can only really be done in Giants Editor, because that just looks like a mess. Right, so yes, what we'll do is we'll just stick with putting the gravel across here. Do we leave the middle piece? It's a bit of an island. Don't know. What do you think? Because that's sort of taking into account you turning left and right. It's not hard to remove it though. So shall we remove it? The piece of grass in the middle. Do need to move the car trailer. Whoa, I didn't actually realise that wouldn't fit. It probably would do if we were going straight. If I just get this attached to the trailer, we can tow it out of the way. I think a good thing to do is going to be to put a new crop in, and I think we should also check upon the chickens that I put in the previous episode. This tractor actually looks huge. I'm pleased we got it. I really am. Right, so a future upgrade is going to be the drill. The drill that we have is good in its own way. I think if I get it out, I don't know why the bells have moved. If I put that there, keep it tidy-ish, then we can now get the tractor attached, the yellow tractor. You see, this is the thing, you do really need two different size tractors. A smaller one for getting in the tighter areas and running the smaller equipment, and a bigger one. And as I've said, we don't actually need this, but it's going to be useful anyway. It's not worth selling. And keep that there. Okay. It's a bit cramped. So, how much seed do we have? We have 32%. As I established, the seed in this drill does go a long way. But we're now getting to the stage where we're probably going to have to refill it. It's going to have to be refilled. Let me just go and see these chickens. I think they're doing fine. Oh, they've spilt some grain. Typical. But yeah, you can see the trough is very full. We have loads of them. Where are they producing their eggs? Ah. Looking good. 370 litres. 17% full. It's only been one night, but we do have quite a few of them. Right, so I'm looking to buy that field over there. It's the next thing we're going to do when we have the money. Wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, or a cover crop. Cover crops at this stage are not going to be economical, so let's put in soybeans. It would be probably not worth it. Let's put in oats. Oh, no. No, yes. We'll put in oats in this field, and then we will put wheat or barley, probably wheat, in the other field. Because then we can harvest it and give it to the chickens. I'm just always trying to find the best thing to do. I always want to take the best route for allowing the farm to succeed. And yeah, we just need to make loads of money now to buy that other field. I don't think it's too expensive, but it's going to be at least £30,000. When I say not very expensive, I'm talking in terms of prices for land, because land is expensive. Obviously £30,000 is a serious amount of money. This tractor can actually do the service. But we'll keep going until either we run out of seed or until the field is completed. And yes, I think it probably would be a good idea to get it serviced and to get the seed drill refilled. When we go to the store, we can get it serviced. Unless I can do it here. I actually do have a toolbox, so it might be worth doing. There we have it, the oat field. Now these trees here were actually grown with the intention of cutting down for timber. We're not going to take them all down, because that would be a shame. But some of them can be. The wood is worth a lot of money. It really is good. So let me just take these out. Keep that system going. Yeah, so I think probably next time we'll do some logging up. Take it to the sawmill. And that will fund the new field. But also, maybe we don't want to buy that field. Maybe we want to go further. Let's just take a look. Oh, by the way, ignore Ignore the fields that are lit up green. Like field number 5 and 4. We don't own them. We only actually own field number 1 and 2. It's all to do with the boundaries, so that I can actually access different areas. So field number 4 is the consideration. But I love this area here, field number 3. So £86,000. Yeah, we'll have to see. It's not out of reach. It is possible. It just depends what the best thing to do is. I think I established on Challenging Farm that servicing at the dealer is the same price as servicing at your own farm, unless that's because I was running seasons. Let's just say, I think it is the same. Yeah, £49, that's not an issue. So that's good. Now we just need to buy some seed. I've been buying them in those bags that you can lift by hand, 100 litres. Maybe we need to go bigger. Yeah. We'll have to come back for it at some point. But this should last much longer. And this is going to take a very small proportion of the pallet. There we go. So I will try and drill the field with this tractor, but I don't think it's going to work very well. I think we'll be swapping straight away to the other tractor. We're going to put in wheat. Maybe soon we can do maize. That'd be interesting. It's a nice little farm. Haven't really studied it. I go past it all the time. Right, so let's just see what speed we can do uphill. Three. And plenty of wheel slip. That's with diff lock on. It's only 2-wheel drive. Well, it is doing it. The Ursus would be better. Yeah, far too much wheel slip. Oh no! No, no, no. Oh great. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I think it stayed. Okay, so let's go and swap over. That was a really dumb thing to do. Something on wheels heading downhill. Or uphill. It was gonna go backwards. As we have the power, we might as well use the power. And no, we don't need the front weight for this. So we'll drop it off. Just unnecessary compaction. I actually did see the mod that was recently released, the compaction mod. Sounds very interesting. I think that's going to be a good mod for Survival Challenge. So anywhere you drive, with a machine over 6 tons, was it? It does compact the ground, you have to plough it up. Like when you subsoil in real life, you're cracking that subsoil to really remove the compaction. That's better, look at that. Power and speed. It's true, it can be very good. Maybe not the speed as such, but the power. Just need to keep it as straight as possible. So there we go, yeah. We're getting the wheat field done. The bigger than normal wheat field. This has been such a good purchase for the farm. I really hope you agree with the purchase. But the idea here is not to keep growing crops for making money, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but actually, well, it is to make money, but it's indirect. The idea is to grow the crops to indirectly make the money from other methods. So, for example, with this field, the grain won't be sold; it will be put into the feed trough for the chickens, and then the eggs will make the money. And yeah, I think we probably will put some more trees in the other fields. The oat field, that is potentially for a horse. I don't know yet. I don't know about horses on this map. We might do them. But again, if we were trading a horse up, the oats wouldn't be to sell, they'd be to feed to the horse to make it really productive. Make it really healthy and well trained. So, there we go. We are done. So I'll take this back to the farm. I think actually that is pretty much everything for today. I've managed to get both the fields re-drilled thanks to the power and speed of this tractor. We also got this one cultivated. And yeah, the honey has had a bit of work, but that's not really crucial at this stage since we're still trying to clear the honey that we've got over at the farm shop. And we'll just take a look and see how much honey we still have at the farm shop. But it's probably still at least 50%. If not, then it is time to start taking more. Yes, it's still 100%, which means there's probably still some honey boxes outside waiting to be put on the shelves. So yes, we can definitely calm down with the honey for now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.